Hey everybody, and welcome back to Witchspring R. My name is Pokey. In the last episode, we managed to finally sit down and try some other weapons, learning the sword was a lot better than I thought it was. We also finally managed to level up our white... I always forget the name of this freaking thing. The white wood staff. In this episode, I'm going to go ahead and finally... we're going to take a look at our book for the journal and make sure we're all good to go before finally leaving towards the Pope's castle. I have one item that I don't know if even exists, but I would like to find out before we head out. We have one more specialized equipment slot. I don't know where to get that specialized equipment. I'm gonna check real quick. After consulting some research, it's something we can't get yet. So, with that, let's head to the Death Squad lair. I think we're ready. Let me switch Pieberry back to her staff. That did make it at least a little better. It's not quite to the same level as the Blue Moonstone, but it's still a little better. I do kind of want to use the Blue Moonstone. Luna made it for us, and I'm weird about that kind of thing. Whenever a character makes something for you, I kind of feel like you should use it, because it feels like they... I know it's a character in a game, but it feels like they put their heart into it, and I'm just like, man. Her weapon's already all set up and ready to go. Pybray told Verstein everything that had happened. Glad you made it back safely. That was an extremely dangerous situation. Ain, check for tracking devices. Okay. I don't detect any suspicious magic on her body. Alright. Matt wanted me to give you this. He was in the dungeon with me. Matt's letter was given to Verstein. Current status of the Palace Giant Golem. Maximizes the performance of a golem by injecting magic into its power source beyond its limits. This gives the golem's magic cannon an extremely powerful blast range and power. Great weapon weakness. The power source produces extreme heat due to excessive performance modifications. As a result, the power source is exposed on the outside of the body. Time it takes to condense energy before firing is proportional to the power of the magic cannon. Enemy response? However, the Pope is aware of this. Expect the great weapon to fire short bursts of explosive power before destroying the exposed power source. The weaknesses of all the Pope's weapons. Matt never disappoints. He says the Pope's golem has an external power source. Why would they make it so vulnerable? Still, the golem is too large for us to approach easily. We'll need a plan. Don't worry about that. 001 and 002 are fixed and ready to go. That was fast. Only possible because you got me Dad's engine. You should read this document too, Kana. Kana studied the documents Matt handed over. I see. Pope's Golem is designed to push its combat performance to the absolute limit. But since it generates significant heat, they have no choice but to make the power source external for cooling. The Pope is aware of this obvious weaknesses and has taken precautions. Will it be possible for you to shoot the weak point with your cannons? Of course! There's no place my cannonballs can't reach. I know, you shot your freaking peanut gun into the cave. Pope's stupid weapons won't know what hit him. Good. If we can deal with the Pope's great weapon, we have a huge advantage over the warriors. So, are we really about to go to war? We need to move fast. The Pope has learned where we are. He must have some idea of our plans. Intelligence indicates that warriors from across the continent are converging on his castle. But it will take time for him to organize his forces. We, on the other end, are already combat ready. The operation will begin in 4 days. We'll let you know the final infiltration route on the day of the operation. Okay. I'm shivering all over. You're such a baby, Black Joe. Don't worry, I'll protect you. Justice, you've got to trust me too, okay? Don't patronize me. I know war much better than you. Okay, get ready. Hey. What? Can I ask you for a favor? What's this? The great justice needed favors. What can I possibly do for you? There's no need to be like that. I want you to help me go to the war mausoleum in Vavalia village. I'd like to go by myself, but I can't exactly walk through the village with my current status. If it's the warrior mausoleum, it must be about visiting your father's grave, right? Yes. I'd like to see him before the war starts. I'll be glad to help. There's a gate to the north side of town, so we should be able to get to it through there. Okay, I'll summon you as soon as I arrive. Thank you. Justice wants to visit his father's grave before the war starts, but he can't pass through Vavalia village, so we have to go there first and summon him. I apologize for the yawning. I apparently forgot caffeine this morning. And these look great. Everything here is all set and ready to go. We can teleport nearby, right? Redbeard's lair is the closest spot. And that's not exactly close. Let's just wander outside. We go through the way they broke, maybe? Nope. I like how they're just standing there with cannons. There's a barrier head. Let's go. Have I used up all of my magic up items? Stat boosts. I have not, but that's for good reason, it looks like. I can have the Narail Flesh. And the large Power Stone's probably fine. Everything else looks like it's a crafting item. I don't want to use it up. Water. Wandering along in the area real quick. I'm glad I figured out that you guys can't hear if I'm running laundry, by the way. I had the machine going the entire time, but it's apparently quiet enough where it didn't make noise. I kept an eye on the mic levels like, oh no, I forgot. And it's been running almost the entire time I've been recording today. Alright, we're almost there. Come on. I do wish we could have teleported here, but you know, things are... Hey, buddy! I would have liked to not, but okay. Special skill! Is the magic's shield a default for us now? When did we... Hold up. Why do I not have the... Oh, no. Did doing that get rid of the HP up? Or is this a bug? No, we got rid of the HP up. It has removed the only reason I had to keep it. Interesting. I didn't think it would do that. I don't like that, but okay. Shoot, I guess I don't have any reason to keep that anymore. Let's just use the moon staff because it's gonna do better for us anyway. Anyway, we haven't equipped it yet, but 4-4. Bop, bop, bop. Ow. Rude. That is a little disappointing that it did that. I didn't think it was going to remove the ability whenever it did that. I'm guessing the only way we could have kept it is to... Whoa! Is to, I'm guessing the only way to keep it would have been if we went through the life route. Which makes me wonder, can I use the life route on this one and get the ability from it? Special skill, Blue Moonstone. Boom. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we've lost the only ability I gave a damn about that other one. Also, you two right here. I just fought those guys on the bridge. Why do you guys just not care? Like, seriously. Here we go. Talk to you. We need to change shifts and go hunt winches. I'm so bored waiting. Oh, being my travel companion, pretty girl. That's weird of you. Been standing in the sun for hours with my helmet on. Before we go in, there's a shop here. It's all swords, I believe. Yeah. You can buy swords here if you would like to. Defense up by 70, defense up by 60. What's our current defense up at? By 100. Why would I ever do that? It's meant to be a warrior shop so that you can see what the warriors are using, I guess. Hey! Do we know each other? Kinda? Well, I'll pretend I didn't see anything. I have no interest in causing a fuss. You noticed? Wow, you have a good eye. Observing things is my job. I'm sure you can see that. Well then, please continue to play ignorant. Another shop over here. This one we can probably actually buy stuff from. It's got potions and stuff. About 10 of each. Probably the only time I'll give you humans money. Come here. Oh, it's someone's house. We've already robbed them. Okay. Have to make sure we rob everyone blind. You know, you gotta rob everyone equally. I'm here. Oh. Wonder how we get that. I would like to have that. I'm gonna rob all you blind. Come here. Red potion. I just bought 10 of those. Thanks. Huh? Kids can't drink any of the stuff I sell. If it wasn't for me, you would have missed that witch. You should thank me. I'm the one who spotted the witch in the first place and tracked her down, and you missed a decisive strike. Can't believe I'm the only one who didn't get a promotion. Cheer up. You'll be fine. She's not the only girl in the world. It's a big, guy like you crying about. You're the winner of last year's sword fighting tournament. She left me for this year's winner. Really? I just have to beat him next year. You really think she'll take me back? Of course. You're a great guy. No sword has ever made me feel this much pain. Oops, almost time for my shift. Sorry, gotta go. What difference will all this crying make? I'll leave the money for the drinks here. Pull yourself together, okay? I feel you, man. Not the sword fighting competition. I ain't done that crap. Son has been studying so hard lately. Did you warn him about becoming a beggar? I did! It worked better than my wildest dreams. Could have imagined Justice would turn traitor. Look at your face. Guess that means I win. What are you talking about? No one's seen Berto for weeks. Still a better bet than a traitor. Fools, the both of you. As far as I'm concerned, they're equally hopeless. So I guess the winner of this bet is me and Livia. Don't hold your breath. She's never caught a single witch in all this time. At least she's got a better chance than a traitor and a missing person. Am I right? Hey, bud, you've not been keeping track of her, have you? Did you hear the news? Unbelievable. I did. Justice is a traitor? Wasn't he supposed to be the next Supreme Warrior? Why would such a promising boy? Heard he was possessed by a witch. No way. Perhaps he had too much contact with witches and eventually lost his mind. Such a tragedy. His father was a hero of the Spring War. Hey, pretty lady. Care for a cup of tea? Let me deal with this one. I'm not a fan of tea, personally. Well then, how about what the fuck? How about a taste of me instead? I don't really like people either. You come out and say something like that so bluntly. Be sure to steer clear of me in the future, then. The genuine, what the fuck? Haha, I passed the warrior exam. Congrats, but how'd you pass the swordplay test? Oh, it seems like don't judge too much strictly since the witch hunt is near its end. Really? Maybe I gotta start preparing too then. Go ahead and apply. You can sit around and shoot in the breeze and wait for the bounty to roll in. Alright, attention everybody, my name is Robert, mid-rank warrior. I'm instructor today. I would like to begin by giving thanks for the peace and prosperity to our village. Ramiel, the god of creation, thank you for granting us divine power and prosperity. You have done this throughout your faithful servant, Selvus, the lost prophet. Now that prayers have been concluded, today's subject is the Continental Shield. Does anyone know what the Continental Shield is? Ha! Who doesn't? Even children know the entire front wall of the Pope's castle is the shape of a crucifix shield. Suppose I was started off too easy. But do you know why the front of the Pope's castle is shaped that way? To signify that something solid will never fall, because the Pope is strong. I won't argue the Pope's power is absolute, but the true meaning of the shield requires a little deeper thinking. A giant shield signifies not only the Pope will protect everyone in this village, but also his mission to protect the entire continent beyond. Oh! That's right, the Pope seeks to protect us, not just from himself. Indeed, which is why even the dragons dare not leave the southern haunts to harass this village. Pope did not take up a sword, but chose a shield instead. And it's his hand, a staff to bear the weight of his mission. Let's give our thanks for his grace. Long live the Pope! Long live the Kingdom of Vavalia, with prosperity for all. Long live the Kingdom of Vavalia, with prosperity for all. Man. What a bunch of idiots. Pope, you are the moon that embraces the sun. Is that it? I want to be more abstract this time. It's all in the implication. What implication? Right, so the moon shines brightly because it reflects the sun's light. When the world is in darkness, the moon brings light where there is none. And so, I liken the moon to the Pope. The moon that reflects the light of Remiel into the world. That's the Pope. Impressive, right? Abstract with thought-provoking and moving. Let's just wait for the results to come out. What the hell? Can I go in here? This is like a door. Oh. Oh. Can't talk to either, can I? Nope. Alright. Let's go take a visit around back. This must be it. Alright. Now we should be out of sight by any humans by now. Hey, Justice! Father, it has been too long. I'd always come here to promise you I'd end the witch hunts. That promise means something different now. Because I will end the witch hunts by killing the Pope. And if I die, all my allies will fulfill that same goal for me. When did you lose your father? When I was 7. Father suddenly disappeared just before the Spring War. I didn't learn of his death until much later. Pope's castle told me he had been involved in a raid in the spring. I resented my father a little bit for that. Even if it was a secret operation, he still could have said something. Then our goodbye would have not been so hollow. Pope! I detected your magic and came to see you, child of prophecy. You managed to slip through my fingers last time. I won't lie. It was the most painful moment of my life. Is Crown dead? Ah, if only. But Justice, are you so sure Liam really said nothing? Keep my father's name out of your filthy mouth. No need to get so worked up. I'm not here to fight. Shut up! I will make this place your grave! Livia! She's still under powerful mind control. You must have many questions for me, Justice. I had originally planned to have you killed, but circumstances have changed my plans. You come find me at my castle. I'll tell you everything you want to know. But there's a catch. You must bring the child of prophecy with you. What are you planning? Trying to lure me into Aramente's spring because you can't fight me here. Fine. I'll admit it. Without the power of the spring, it would be difficult to subdue you and your blessings. But what do you mean by child of prophecy? Before Aramut died, he prophesied that a little girl would bring us down. That's how the witch hunt began. To find you, Lucia, The child of prophecy that Aramut spoke of. What? The witch hunt was started just to find me? But now it's different. All I have to do is wait for you to come to me. You seek the blessings, and all that remains is of Aramut. Am I correct? So you'll just wait for me to go to Aramut Spring. We're bound to clash eventually. Why not settle it peacefully? Peacefully? Lucia, be my executor. You out of your mind? You come to me, I'll stop the witch hunts immediately and improve treatment of deities. What do you say? It's the only way to ensure that no more blood will be shed. So obvious that you'll only become worse if you control me. Is that nonsense all you came here to say? I'm being honest, Lucia. Fine. I'll just have to wait. In front of Aramut Spring, and the final blessing you covet. Came here to talk nonsense and then just disappeared. Ignore him. We'll strike the Pope as planned. I agree with Justice. Best to just shrug off such provocations. Right. I know. Right then. If we're finally ready for war, let's go see Verstein. Once war begins, there'll be no time for maintenance, so I'll have to be completely prepared. I have to tell Verstein when I'm ready. And with that, I think we're going to end this off here. Next time on Witch Spring R, we're going to go take up our training that we've gained in the top corner there, and then go talk to Verstein and begin this war. See you guys then.